It's hilarious.
There's so much stuff going on that I'm thinking that the system requirements might be a little bit higher than for, like, World of Warcraft, right? Obviously, it's pretty advanced 3D technology. Have you already thought about what the system specs are going to be, or is it
we're not going to specifically talk about what the system specs are until we get closer to ship, but Blizzard's philosophy has always been that we want to run on the widest range of systems, which I think is one of the reasons we've been so successful. So I would say that you're not going to have the newest system to run this. This isn't going to be isn't going to be a hugely intensive hardware game, or making you get upgrades. You're going to be able to run it on older systems too.
There's two benefits with the isometric camera that we've chosen. Like, one is obviously a gameplay benefit, because Diablo is all about being surrounded by monsters, doing these big spell effects that you can see all around you, and seeing how the environment changes, making it easy to move around and kind of interact with the world. But then it also gives us the technical advantage that everything you're seeing is on screen. We know exactly where you're looking. We can put all the effort into the effects and what you're seeing on screen. So that helps with the system spec requirements.
And I've noticed that at least in the demo version, there's no way that you can zoom in and out. So this is going to stay fixed. I guess it's also a gameplay decision, because if the player sees too much, it'll get too easy.
Exactly.
Yeah, we found what we thought was the best distance from the character, and we played with a bunch of different ones, and that's just the way we think the game plays the best, and that's what it's all about with Blizzard, is making sure you have the best gameplay possible. If we wanted to really show off our graphics, we'd let you totally zoom in and scroll around rotate around the character, but that's, number one, it's going to require higher system specs, and it's not going to make the game any more fun. We're able to just build stuff with the angle that we know you're going to be viewing it at, which means that it's a lot higher polygon than it actually is.
And we had to make sure that we didn't go too crazy with it, because we'd rather have tons of enemies around you. I don't know if you're seeing in the demo, you can be surrounded by just hordes and hordes of monsters, and that's what we wanted, that feel of just like being totally surrounded to come through in the gameplay.
Just two and a half. Okay, just one really quick one.
Sure.
One new gameplay, well, it's not a mechanic, but I've seen, like, if you kill so many monsters at once, there's like a experience bonus thing, and the intriguing sentence I read was new record. So are you keeping track of individual player statistics?
For you, it's a new record for your character as you're playing. It's not compared to other characters if you're in a multiplayer game.
Okay.
So yeah, we are keeping track of how many monsters you've killed at one time. And
is there going to be more stuff? Because I was thinking about achievement systems, and is it just a simple experience bonus and nothing else?
Right now, it's just a simple experience bonus. We've talked about a whole bunch of stuff, but we're not really ready to reveal any of it yet. But
our main goal is to provide the best cooperative multiplayer experience possible, and that's mostly through BattleNet and all the new features. We also are focusing on competitive play and improving the experience as opposed to previous Diablo games, so focusing on security, reducing cheating, eliminating griefing, and we also have a lot of things we're exploring for PvP competitive play that we haven't announced yet, but they're going to be huge announcements when we actually start talking about them.
Just a very final thing. Just a quick spec. What's the most important of all? But it'll be short answer anyway, and for sure. Just a little bit of speculation about the two remaining classes. We've got the melee type of guy. Now we've got the pet class, so to say, the witch doctor, and we've got the wizard, which is ranged magical attacks. So would you agree that what is missing right now is something like a stealth, rogue, assassin type of character? Would this be an interesting?
Maybe. We don't really want to commit to anything. We're considering all kinds of stuff for the final classes.